Unless you're a moron, you know that E3 is this week. And yes, you've seen all of the amazing games from the big budget publishers, but we decided in true DweebCast fashion to show you the coolest, most awesome underground indie games out there. Check it out. All right, Dan, this is Roundabout, your game. Tell me about it.
So Roundabout is a open world puzzle game where you're playing as a constantly revolving limousine.
You're taking people, I guess, from one location to another one by spinning around in a limo, avoiding obstacles because you'll blow up, but you can hit people because that gives you points and pick up coins.
Yeah, hitting people is always good. So
yeah, it's always
something we want to encourage, like, for kids growing up.
Yeah, vehicular manslaughter.
You can't control the rotation in this. You're just moving left and right with the stick, jumping, increasing your thought.
I was doing so well, and now I'm doing so terrible.
Roundabout's coming out later this year on Xbox One, PC, Mac, and Linux. If you want to find out more, go to roundaboutgame.com.
Dan, thank you so much. For you PlayStation fans, check out Counter-Spy. Cool indie game that is Sony exclusive. It's this Cold War era spy game where you basically get to run around in a 2.5D world and kill people. The most awesome thing about it is the art style, which is like some graphic novel with a lot of modernist 1960s stylistic choices. Very cool. In some levels that we haven't been able to check it out, there is this randomly generated element that makes every play experience different. Tell me about FTL.
FTL, as I understand it, I believe it was a Kickstarter game. Yeah. And it's this game where you're the captain of a ship, and you have a crew, and the ship has different systems, and you can allocate power and stuff like that. It's basically like a Star Trek sim where Captain Kirk dies horribly in a fire sometimes. It's a very... No, it's really well designed. The graphics are very, very basic. It reminds me of just some of like the more amazing efforts back from the Commodore 64 games or the Amiga game, you know, like stuff like that. Yeah, it's fantastic.
So you know DweebCast, we love our Ouya, so we're here with Jared and Tristan from Ouya with an exclusive, not even released yet title called Totem Temple Deluxe.
The point of the game is get the goat. Once you get the goat, it is a game of keep away, and the only way to get it back from someone is to dash into them and knock it out of their little graveyard.
I got it.
And while that is going on, we are going to try to dash into you to get it back.
It's so fast, like it moves, and I don't even recognize like where we are. Look there, it's like I don't even know where I am now. Oh, but it's genius. It was really fun.
So you can get your hands on Totem Temple Deluxe by Juicy Beast in I'd say early mid-July.
Okay. How much is it going to go for?
We don't have a price for it. It will be free to try before you buy, though.
Of course, as always. So obviously E3 is all about the video games, but there are a few exceptions like Bloom, this handheld physical game.
Yeah, it's a physical game, it's a building game, it's kind of like Lego, but it's more abstract. So these are the pieces, and they've got 3 connection points, and you connect them together and you find patterns, and the more patterns you find, the more things you can make.
Right, so we designed a shape that is very asymmetric, so no combination would really kind of allow you to do exactly the same thing, and that would make the players have so many possibilities. In a way, it really draws from the gaming culture that is already present in digital games and brings that into physicality and these kind of toys. I
tried to make something and I had to take it apart because it gave me too much anxiety. The possibilities, it would seem, are sort of endless, at least to someone who is not me.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, even to someone who is you, there's a lot of things that you can do.
Check this one out, Farming Simulator 15, because 1 through 14 just weren't good enough. Actually, roll that beautiful gameplay footage. Destroying the environment never looks so good. Look, as somebody from Indiana and a child of the 20th century, I know a thing or two about simulation games and farming. For more information about those indie games and any other ones we find us online at DweebCast, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, etc. I'm Andy Riesmeyer. We'll see you next time.
I'm really sorry about what happened with the when we played Revenge of the Sith. I hope that hasn't caused you too much shame or
no, I don't think so.
Embarrassment. No.
It's an honor, dude. It's an honor to get beat by a Jedi Master. I think it made me cooler, actually.
Well, all right. That's the right attitude. Put it up. See, we've settled our differences.
Well, you've settled our differences.
I settled it.
The bigger man. Sam Whitwer, everybody.